Greetings, fellow Demon Slayers. This is Taimanin and Tak, and we're here today with another action Taimanin video. So for today, Tak finally gets his way, and we're gonna do the tier list, but I'm not gonna enjoy it. Before getting into that, I want to show you guys the Sakura remodel because it's adorable. Look, you can already tell they gave us some oops all berries with that face. Her face is dope.
I think they also gave us some,
Look at that, so good. Too bad it's
yeah,
sweet
they
and short, but.
honestly that pose she did, it kind of
Yeah.
reminded me of Ruby a little bit.
Oh, yeah, it does kind of.
Yeah, it's just me personally. And they also looks like they kind of like she lost the pot belly she had basically. I don't know if that was just me, but
No, it's
yeah,
still
she
there
looks.
because it's her pose, dude. It's how she, like, you see her idol pose. That's when she has it.
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah, yeah.
true.
It's the pose that does it. It's because of how they model their characters. There's like this weird deformation in some places. But like
yeah,
overall, like she looks good. Like it's way better than what we have now. I'm not gonna complain about this.
yeah, and this is probably like a treat for people that started with Sakura as like their first character basically. Like, didn't you start with Sakura first?
No, I actually picked Asagi and brought Sakura, and then just only played Sakura.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
okay, so.
But basically, I mean, yeah, if you want to be technical, Sakura was my first, because I only played her for, like, when I started, I was only using her, but I didn't get her first, no. When I started the game,
I thought.
damn well, I was like, I'm gonna pick Asagi.
Yeah, like me, like I simp for my wife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
think
that's
most
what I
people
go.
were like, well, Asagi's a safe pick. I was like, Asagi's probably
Yeah.
gonna be really good, which she is, and she's really hot, and I fapped to her a million times, so I was like, yeah, that's a safe pick. Okay, well, I don't know why we're looking at the sausage and why it says all the way in.
What the hell? Okay,
All
that's
the
just
way in.
random.
Alright, I don't know.
Okay,
Look at
all right.
this. Why does
Let's.
it look
Now that
sexual?
it's hardened,
Okay, okay.
That's
It
just
looks
random.
so
Just close.
weird. Look at it. Like, look at it around her hands. Okay, sorry guys. This has nothing to do with anything. So tier list. Alright. Let's get right into it. Ace Cat.
All right.
Now,
So
we added a new tier. Needs limited set. So we're just gonna take and drag her there.
yeah,
That's hers. This is hers. Now, we're gonna discuss her for a bit, but, the state of this character right now is
without the
if
state
she
of.
has her limited set, she's here. Now, basically needs limited set. Assume that's A to S.
Yeah, it could be A to
Yeah.
S, guys. Just think of it like that.
But Asuka's makes her a solid, like, I think Asuka's pretty safe to say she's S tier with her limited set.
Yeah,
Outside of that,
yeah.
I honestly don't recommend her, and that's just real talk. She
Honest,
needed the set,
honestly,
and it
dude.
fixed her.
Yeah, honestly, here's my opinion about this. Without her limited set, she's literally in C tier. That's how I see things. She's
No!
just
She's dropped
no.
and climbed up one.
No. It is true though, because the thing is, a lot of people that got Asuka struggled and like were struggling doing like Fox was struggling doing Tower with her, and it's
Yeah,
just
for
like
the
yeah, I could
past year,
definitely
literally, they were struggling.
yeah, yeah. So like Asuka literally like I know there are people out there that did do the original 50 floors with her, but like it was probably like I would say like try and repeat, and she's like without the limited gear she's like a C, but when you have the limited gear with her, she's literally like I would say like S to A tier basically.
Yeah, it fixes
She's
her, like, it gives her a nice little sustain. It's not OP sustain, but it's something, and it's more than enough when her damage gets up there. It deals good damage. What is it, Rending Storm, or her little hop she does, her little Mario jump? That's
yeah,
OP
it's Rending
now.
Storm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
OP.
yeah.
And her ultimate dodge is OP now, because it just breaks super armor all day. With the limited
Yeah,
set, so.
yeah,
Unfortunately, her
if you
limited set is gone now, but if you have it, she's good. Oh, no, get up.
yeah, like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep moving. Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you guys are new, whenever her limited gear comes back, pick it up though,
Yeah,
because
it's a
like
safe bet.
yeah, like she like the limited gear makes her almost like a completely to. She literally turned to like a complete 180 with her basically with her limited gear. So yeah, she's like she needs limited gear, but if you need like a specific letter, she's like A or S tier depending on your opinion.
Alrighty. So I think it's safe to say we can just drop this here.
Oh God,
That's
her
Emily,
yeah,
yeah.
not
Um,
even that's
Emily's good. Emily's good everywhere. What makes Emily so overpowered for PvE is the fact that she'll just basic attack stuff down. If you enchant Emily, she'll do so much damage, most things will fall over, even Taimanin bosses. And she pairs well with Hisui because she gets easy 100 hit combos. So if you basically wear Hisui on an Emily, get to the boss fight, get a 100 hit combo, pop Hisui and then ult. If your Emily has like at least like a little S5 PvP weapon with no enchantments, it's still gonna do like a good like couple million to 4 or 5 million depending on your awakening and other things like Magas. So definitely an easy S. She has sustain, she's good in PvP, like obviously we all know that, so I'm not gonna go into detail there. And she's great in PvE. Like, so I don't know. You wanna add anything? She's adorable.
I mean, I don't think there's ever gonna be another green character that can replace Emily. She's just
Emily's
too
dumb.
strong.
And she's your auto farm bot too, so if you ever want to just like not play AT and not commit, just Emily. Like if I started a new game right now, like I would go for Emily first. Or Yuki, like no one else.
Yeah, because the thing is with Emily is that here's the thing. Ever
maybe
since
Mucho.
yeah, maybe her,
more
maybe
Saki,
her. If you...
Yeah. Now I think about it, I'll throw more Saki in there.
But like before we get to her, like whoever the next character is, yeah, she's really dumb. She's really like way overtuned. I think she is probably the most overtuned character that Grimory has released. And the funny thing is, and the thing is though, is that you could cheese tower with her too. Like the same thing with what Mario said about Hisui. All you really need is Hisui, and you need like damage supporters. And all you do is just run around until your ultimate gets up. Once you get your ulti, pop Hisui, and then pop the ulti, and then you just see a million plus like damage to them. It's like, wow, you just do it, repeat, and then you just you cleared it. That's it though. She's just really strong, honestly.
And the best thing about her is that freaking it doesn't even matter what color she is because you only need to get a 100 hit combo and then ult. So it doesn't. You can literally put anything on her that gives her damage. Like, I've seen people run her, like, with one green, one red, and one blue. But the green is Hisui, and Hisui just kills them anyway.
Yeah, so like, pretty much,
she's a really good character.
Yeah. Before we go, what do you think is her, like, best in slot for most people that are wondering? Her Rebellious or her Limited weapon,
Rebellious.
in your opinion? Rebellious? Okay, so...
Best in slot supporter is Hisui. Or Yuno. Yuno works good on her, because she basics all day. And,
yeah, so...
her best in slot weapon is Rebellious, bar none.
Yeah, so like that's even another reason why she's in here, because so Rebellious is always available 24/7. You just need to pull it out. That's all you really need.
Yeah, same with Yuno.
Yep, Yuno too, and Hisui as well. Yeah. Yep, Hisui. Yeah. Jeez, there's a lot of them. Fucking hell, yeah.
Okay, next is Feli.
Cotton Candy Gremlin. All right.
I want her in B.
B? Really?
Yeah. We could stick her in A, but the only reason she'd ever go in A is because she has a sustain. I'm not putting her in S. She's not S. Unlike what people think.
No.
She's we can put her in A. I don't like her in A because this character gets cut off like no tomorrow. Like if anything hits her, she is stopping. Like it's gonna cancel what she's doing. The only skill that she remotely gets like hyper armor on is her green sustain skill. So just take that with a grain of salt. Like, she's very mobile, she hits hard, she's fast, but if you get hit, you're getting cut off. And a lot of people don't like getting cut off. So, you know, take it how you will. We could stick her in A just simply because of the sustain. But for all intents and purposes, if she didn't have sustain, she's a super fast B tier character. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but put her in A because of the sustain.
I put her in A, but the reason I would put her in A specifically is because the reason is that she's the fastest auto-attacking character besides Emily as a melee character that swings. Like, she swings ridiculously fast when you showed me when you play her.
Yeah, she does, but I'm telling you, man, if something hits her, she stops, like cold.
No.
Like, they will stop you.
No, yeah, she will stop. That's
so it's like a trade-off, that's what I mean. Like, she is fast, and she'll usually just steamroll, but
yeah,
you can
and
see
that's
when it doesn't happen, it's really annoying to play her because you keep getting cut off.
Yeah, and you also had Yuno in the build too, which that's the reason why I don't think she's S, but she is definitely an A tier character for me. It's just, yeah, she has the sustain. She attacks fast, and if you have like if you use Mari green build wins, she just attacks so fucking fast, and dude, the damage just rocks up insanely quickly. I'm like, what the hell is this little cotton candy gremlin? Like, holy shit.
And we do have to mention the Nui build with the New Year's Nui. And like,
Yeah.
Homura and Lydia or whatever damage reg you put on. But basically her Orochi Nagi skill is a one-shot machine. So
Yeah.
if you do
Yeah.
decide to go red and you build into her really, really far, like you can get some crazy crits. Like I've crit for 20 million on an Orochi Nagi before. So just to put into perspective how hard it can hit at the upper gear level. So it's a really good tool for one-shotting things. But again, Orochi Nagi is highly punishable, so keep that in mind. Alright,
So
Ingrid.
okay, that's good.
See, this one I hate because she's getting a limited soon.
She's going. I put her at B, dude. I put her at B.
Do you want her B?
Because here's the thing, though, Mari. If think of it like this, if the critical damage weapon didn't exist for her, she would be at C. Like that weapon literally saved her from going C.
She's not
because
she's bad, but she's not. Well, like if you enjoy, yeah, she. Because here's the things I like about Ingrid. Ingrid hits hard. I love Ingrid's dodge. I like that she can port to enemies with that one attack. Evil whatever. I don't remember the name of it.
I think it's Evil Flare. I think.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, the one where she dashes around. I like that skill a lot. But overall, the reason I would never put Ingrid, like I barely want to put her in B, but she can have that. But her basic is abysmally bad. Like, and the only reason it's bad is because she, like, plants herself in place, and she doesn't travel when she basics. It's like when you play Asagi, if you just slam the X button, Asagi will move forward. Ingrid will stand in place. And it's like, it's annoying going from, like, very mobile characters to her and then trying to throw a basic.
Yeah, she kind of has, like, my experiences with her when I had her, basically, day one when she came out for us. She had this really big problem of she's getting like she locks herself in the place where you attack, and when she attacks she's locked in there until either an enemy with like high enough like knockback that knocks her back stops her, which makes her very easy to interrupt. But also is that none of the weapons none of the UR weapons really help her that much, which is like that's the biggest downside.
Well, her Rebellious is her best in slot.
But
because the Rebellious, well, yeah, it's like really hard to get it to S5, and you'd be better to just go for the super rare. But the super rare is in-game. Like, the super rare 80% crit damage weapons, those are honorable mention in-game weapons. So if you can't get an S5 Rebellious, that super rare will do you better than the PvP weapon. I think B's fair.
Yeah,
like, I don't dislike Ingrid, I find Ingrid fun, I just don't find Ingrid very good. But, again, I'm not gonna shit on Ingrid because she has a limited set incoming. So she still has a chance to be good.
Yeah, she can go up to the list, hopefully, but we don't know.
Hoping she
but
moves
yeah.
up. All right.
But yeah, like oh yeah, one more thing. She has very limited builds. The only builds I see people run her is blue or red, basically. Very limited, basically.
Yeah, I usually run her red, and I always run green, but for her, I only do red.
Yeah, like I run blue with her, so yeah, she's very limited in builds too. So.
All right. Itty Bitty Burger Gremlin, or Kung Fu Gremlin, or whatever the
Kung
fuck
Fu
we call it
Gremlin.
over here, Kung Fu Gremlin.
Kung Fu Gremlin.
I can't stand playing Sue right now, like in the current meta.
Yeah, I agree.
I liked her before. She feels weak. Her limited set was good back then. It's okay now, but it's kind of underwhelming. Now, like,
I think it's age, basically.
Yeah, it's age. I think that's the whole thing. Is like I don't think she's bad. I think. Okay, well, before I go anywhere else with this, I think if you enchant anyone, because I was about to say if you enchant her, she's good. But just so everyone here who's watching the video knows, if you're gonna go whale on a character and enchant the shit out of them, they're all S tier, and it doesn't matter what you wear, because the enchantments are gonna make you 2 OP for the whole game. We're talking about like if you're frugal and you're not gonna go just whale the character and throw money at the problem, where they'll be.
Oh yeah, free to play.
Yeah, free to play or like medium spender. Maybe you whale, but you're not going crazy with enchanting. So this is how we're ranking everyone. I probably should have said that earlier, but whatever.
We'll probably say it at the end.
So with that being said, Sue, I kind of want to put her. I'm gonna put her in. God, I don't even think she's. Ugh. I don't want to put her in C because I think the characters are in an okay enough place that like we're not gonna have someone down here.
No, like yeah,
Yeah,
we're
but
not gonna
like,
have a girl.
ugh, I don't know. I'm unsure where to put her. Because there's stuff I
I
like about her. Like if you do the supporter build with like invulnerability spam, it's good.
mm-hmm. Yeah, like the thing about with Sua is that here's the thing I like about her. She has a lot of super armor in like in her build in her whole kit basically. That's her whole playstyle, and she has damage reduction too built in her kit basically.
All right, so
The problem,
here's the issue with the super armor. It overwrites invulnerability.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem though. That's what I was gonna get to that point. Yeah, the problem is though, yeah, it cucks the vulnerability, which hurts you a lot basically.
Oh man. Fuck. Where do we want to put her?
She's in a really awkward spot, honestly, dude. It's like
I want
she's
to
in a
just put her
real.
here. Can she just be like in the on the line in the middle?
I
Wait,
wish
I
you could
got
put
it.
her there.
I got it. I got it. One second. One second. Uh, add
Let
row
me guess.
above.
You're gonna put between B and C.
I'm gonna put
Between B and C, you're gonna put. I know you're gonna do that.
line in middle. No,
Line
wait.
in.
There. Now it's typing. All right. Line in middle, and then we'll just throw Sue in this tier. Because I want her like,
So,
because like I don't think she's like I don't think she's hopeless in a lost cause. I just don't think
no,
she's in a
she
great
isn't.
place right now. Yeah, you go there.
No, yeah,
Um,
like if you like this is like between like this could be like
yeah,
B to B like C basically. It's in the middle.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
happy with her there. But
yeah,
she
she
is
fits
good.
there.
Like she has really good invulnerability shenanigans. Her ult is unique, as in it makes her invulnerable while she's doing it. So it's really easy to juggle her with something like Spica with a cooldown build. But the problem is with builds like that, you invest so much in the cooldown, you don't really have too much damage. And Spica provides
Yeah,
ranged critical damage and suits melee, so she has a ranged skill, but the ranged skill is blue and Spica's red, and it just kind of it turns into a weird build. But with that build,
yeah.
she clears content because she's invulnerable most of the time.
Yeah, because the thing is too is that ever since they released the secret quest, and then I started playing her there, dude. Some of the secret quests are rough for her. Like
Yeah,
she
she feels
like
terrible on the Taimanin
yeah,
one.
like the time in one felt really weird. The what's it called, the two Hunk Daddy Tempests basically where it was a little bit of a problem for me, which is like
I just don't like
yeah,
using her for anything except like Angry Day, because Angry Day is a joke.
yeah, because it's
Yeah.
just like any character can do Ingrid basically. But yeah, she also lacks a little bit of damage. But again, you can basically fix that with just building her weapons up and enchanting her basically,
Alright,
enchanting it and awakening skills. So yeah, I feel comfortable her being between B and C.
alright, we gotta keep going. We gotta speed it up. Alright, you, Coronai. You go here. Safely.
She's
One of
I
us.
was gonna say
She's too
yeah,
good.
she's an
Like, you give
ass.
her fucking Uno, and then you give her 2 reds, and she wins the game. She's just good.
Yeah,
She has
it's
2
just
sustain
that
skills. They both can be active at once in a viable build. Because if you give her a green main, she's gonna get a sustain skill from that. And then if you give her
yeah.
like 2 reds, she's gonna get sustain from that. So she gets double sustain on her bar with a parry that cancels into her extended attack. Like, I don't even know how to refer to it, but her add-on attack where you tap the button with the glow comes on her. Her parry
The
cancels into
Gale
that.
Slash.
The Gale
Yeah,
Slash,
Gale
yeah.
Slash. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so
Yeah,
Gale Slash, her addition attack, it's really easy to get into it with her parry. It's really easy to get into it off her basic. Her ultimate dodge gives her a crap ton of crit rate and makes her, basic like a croakhead, so it gets to the end of her basic faster, which means you get more Gale Slashes. She pretty much just heals
yeah,
herself all day and beats the shit out of things, and she's good with a bunch of builds, so... But that's her
yeah,
best one, and that's what places her in S. Like, she's comfortably S. I have nothing else to really say about her. I love Coronai.
yeah. Corrin, I think she properly deserves this place,
Yeah,
even though I would say Nui like shadows her because they share the same color, but she is like I would say the proper silver medal for this
yeah.
for the blue coloring, just
She's too
because
good to
like
be an A with her loser sister.
yeah, the problem is though too is that she again she feels overloaded too. She has so much stuff in her kit that she feels
Yeah, she
like when
feels
I
too
first
good, and her limited supporter is ridiculous too. And she didn't even need it.
yeah yeah because the limited supporter set basically only helped her like the biggest weakness she had was basically guess what she had a problem. She's mainly a single target enemy, but when she has the limited weapon and then she has the particles for it, she can basically get the other enemies to like she can properly basically like kill the one target, then go to the next one without being interrupted. Basically, that was her biggest weakness
Yeah,
with her
because it gives
limited
her that
gear.
nice AOE with her limited gear.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
that, yeah,
with the weapon.
because with yeah, because with the limited weapon, it's basically it solves that for her. But even if you don't want to run the weapon, I mean, her unique gotcha weapon, if you try to build around it, we've
That thing
seen
is
how
good
much
too.
damage.
All of her
Yeah, that
weapons are
thing.
good.
Yeah, like basically you could just build it how you want, auto attack or weapon active. But she definitely deserves this spot.
Okay. Hollywood Micah.
Oh, the new girl in house, the new girl. Hmm. I wonder where I want to put her.
Okay, you know where I want to put her, but that's probably unrealistic. Um, realistically,
I think it's
if
A.
it wasn't a geared Micah, because I'm so
Yeah.
used to seeing her built out. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, A, she hits hard. No,
Yeah.
B, no, A,
No, she's A, dude. She's
no.
not. She's nowhere
She's
near B,
yeah,
honestly.
because it's well, I was thinking because no sustain, but no, she hits like a moron. She just hits so hard. It's so fun to play her.
Yeah. The problem. Yeah. It's
Like
pretty.
I wouldn't put
Yeah.
her in S. She doesn't heal herself. All she knows how to do is hurt stuff, and she's really
Yeah.
fucking good at it.
Yeah. She knows how to destroy shit. Basically, that's basically she's good at. Yeah. Like I think, and also keep in mind like this is weird. She's the She's the newest character that got a new critical damage weapon too. So for newer players, if they pull that, like they get that and they see that and like wait, is this good? Hell yeah, that's good because guess what? You get to blow shit up with her basically.
Yeah, she's blessed with the 80% super rare.
Yeah,
She's
like for
blessed with she has a rebellious. She's blessed with
yeah
a good kit. Like the way they like sorted out her kit, like a lot of the multipliers are like whatchamacallit, the thingies on the skills, the additional skills that are added to them are all
yeah
really good. They're all useful. She's just good. Like
yeah.
she works with every color. I've seen people running her blue, they're happy. I've seen people running her red, they're happy. I've seen people running her green, they're happy. Like overall, I'd say Micah is a safe bet. Like honestly, every new character like is probably gonna end up in A tier. Like the
Yeah,
most
like it's
recent
like
ones, because like Shizru's gonna go here too.
yeah because that's how they are basically.
Like that's one thing I can
But
give Grimmery. They haven't been fucking up on like the most recent characters. They've been coming out decent. They each have their Achilles heel. Like Felly, like I said, she's light as a feather and she has no stopping power and things cut her off. Micah, she's hardy. She's got a decent amount of hyper armor. Like she's pretty hard to knock out of stuff. She hits like a freight train, but she won't be healing herself. So you have to get good at playing her like like a kite character, and she plays well like that. Like it's easy to
yeah, she
kite
really does.
around. You can shoot stuff from literally across the map. So like you can kite with Micah, and you can probably like do crazy Wolf no hit shenanigans. I think Wolf would like Micah. I
I
think you'd
think he
enjoy
would
her.
too.
Yeah, I really
But yeah,
do.
like yeah, but like yeah, I think yeah, she's just free to play players will have a blast with her. Honestly,
Yeah,
she's like not expensive to build, and you just start blowing shit up with her, dude. It's just she's so much fun when she came out. So yeah, for the new girl that just like literally the new girl that just came in, yeah, she got into a good spot.
yeah. She kind of came out and just like stepped into A tier comfortably. Um.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, got her.
Muchan.
All right,
I
you
don't want
go
her in
to
A.
you
That thing
go.
was just annoying. I want her here. And, like here.
All right, all right, you go there.
Yeah,
You go
that's
there.
hers.
Yeah.
That's hers. Do we really need to go in depth? Like, it's Morisaki. She's great. She has a bajillion sustains. Her freaking tentacle mine cuts all the freaking defense from everything in the room, and then she can Senpu for a bunch of damage and heal for like 60k and laugh at everything. I don't know. I don't know
And she
like
has like
what else to say.
eh,
She's OP.
and I'll say she has two sustains. She has the
hmm
Senpu and she has the counter
That
too.
yeah, that
So
counter that's OP as fuck. That like she's
yeah,
just
so
OP. Her whole
yeah, like
kit.
yeah, because honestly, I can see people arguing, yeah, Murasaki is the best red character, but there's another girl literally in the background, just like some people are gonna roast the shit out of this, but it's like you could debate her or Yuki being number one or two. They're interchangeable for those two girls, but yeah, she's just super strong, and the fact that if her best weapon is literally her unique gotcha weapon, once you get that, oh dude,
Oh, the
it
Hanawa,
changed.
yeah, the critical
Yeah,
damage axe. It's ridiculous.
it changes her a lot. It's like you're playing a game with her. It's like, okay, she's in the middle. You get the axe, she just shoots all the way up. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's funny too because I have that axe myself. It's not enchanted. I think it's only like S2 or 3. And like it basics for like so much damage. It's like
Yeah, like
okay.
that's like, yeah, I think that's enough.
I think that was one
It's
of
more
those
stuff.
things they made in the game where they didn't know what they were doing. Like I think Hanawa, her weapon, and I think things like Yuno were things that the devs made and they didn't realize how OP they were when they were making them.
Yeah, yeah, because no other character has that weapon like
Yeah.
Murasaki. So
Yeah, because
like
they were like, oh,
they
we fucked
literally,
up.
yeah, and I've been seeing people consistently like, you know what? I'm just gonna get the Micah pity tick and get the axe from Murasaki because that axe just,
Dude, yeah, I
oh
know a lot of
boy.
people that do that. They'll pull new banners and then pick the axe from Murasaki. It's like the best weapon in the game.
Yeah, and it's smart too because like if your Murasaki's weak, that axe changes everything for you. So, but yeah, her like, yeah, she's really stupid honestly in my opinion. She deserves the S tier where she got.
Okay.
Noah. Hmm.
Again, I like. You know
I
what?
I I have zero experience with Noah. I have zero
I
experience
have.
since
I
I don't
like
have
Noah
one.
a lot. Um. All right. See, because she's weird. So it's like
Yeah,
it's.
people
I'm
say
like
she's
again. I'm like
weird.
in the same like house of Sue as I don't know if I want to stick her in B or C. But like her skills, she like. It's weird to say she's good, but she's not. Like it's like she's melee, but her melee is like range, so it hits from far away. So you can have like these crazy runs where you just like beat the shit out of everything because her melee hits hard.
Mm-hmm.
She has, like I said, it has decent range on it, so you never really have to get close. Her dodge is good, but I don't like. It's like a knockup, but if it doesn't pop the shield, the enemies just kind of laugh at it. So it's not a great like dodge, but it hits okay. Like I mean, she just does good damage. Like I don't know, dude. I don't know where I want to put her though. Like I know with Ultra's build, like she'd go up here, but
Like
then would that be like needs limited set? Because if you have her supporter, she's got
she
to.
doesn't. Well, the thing is though with her is
She
that
doesn't have a
she
limited set,
is.
but her limited
Yeah.
supporter is like the best one.
Yeah, that is true, but
Yeah, so like I don't want to
th-
shun
th-
her in B, but
yeah,
I don't.
because the thing is, yeah, because honestly, if the limited gear one, I would only put her in when they get their limited gear. So since she doesn't have her
Yeah, she
official
just
one
has
yet,
the supporter. She doesn't have like
yeah,
her set.
yeah, it's not her set. So, this one's tough.
It's tough because I'm trying to think of if I don't invest in her. Like I know if I invest in her, she's right there with everyone else who would get. Like if you go plus 15 enchantments, like me in Ultra, she's gonna go into S. I'm gonna give her B. I think B's safe because I don't think she's like. I don't think she's worse than Ingrid. That's for sure. But she
No, she
doesn't do
isn't.
anything that makes me want to like put her up here with them.
Yeah, yeah. Besides, like her ultimate, like her ulti,
Well, her
basically
ultimate
giving her.
works like Sue's, where
Yeah,
she gets giant, but she's basically invulnerable and gets into like a big hitting attack. You could do invulnerability shenanigans with her like you can with Sue, because of her ult. But
yeah.
she hits hard on her Dream Shade ability, the flip kick she does, but most of her other skills don't hit like crazy hard. Like she's not hitting for millions, even with melee multipliers maxed on Awakening. Yeah, be safe.
Yeah,
I'll put no in B.
yeah. I think she's in B. Plus, the thing is too is that after Ingrid, she's literally right next for the limited set too. So
Yeah, like
it's
it's weird to place her because I like Noah, but whenever I play Noah, she doesn't feel like a B. But I have to remember
yeah,
that I've
it's
wailed. That's why I'm like trying to think of what it would be like for someone. But
like me basically.
yeah,
What
like
do
a
you think?
medium spender or someone who hasn't wailed. I think B's safe.
Yeah, I think
Um,
yeah,
but Noah's up in
yeah,
the air for
cause
now. Well, because her limited's into like coming soon, and we're gonna
you
start
know
being
what?
more. We're gonna like me and Tack have talked about it. I'm thinking we're gonna do a tier list, maybe 2 to 3 times a year, just to make sure they're more
Yeah,
consistent and up to date. It won't be a long wait like this one has been. So
Yeah,
Noah can
you know,
sit in B for now. It's my fucking tier list. Fuck it. Like, right? If we're
you
wrong, it
know,
doesn't matter. It's ours.
yeah, you
Um,
know what I was gonna say? Just put her right where Sue is
in
because
the
she,
middle. No, because she's not.
yeah.
She's not like under B. I'm more worried about whether if I should put her in A or not. But B's like,
Oh,
yeah,
I don't
yeah. I
think
don't think
Noah's
she's
A
good enough for
material.
A, but I don't think she's even like close to C. She's depths B. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's
Yeah, I
the
agree.
controversy. Not Ranko. I actually clicked on her. So the bullshit. Where are we putting the bullshit? Because this
put her,
character,
put her up, put
honestly,
her up.
dude, the stars.
Yeah,
Like, dude, this character's
yeah,
stupid good. I don't care. You all can fucking talk shit on your little official Taimanin. Obro's godlike, and anyone who can fucking come here to my address, and you can fight me after the video. But be advised, I do lift, and I'll crack your
yeah,
skull. I will fight to the
yeah.
death
I
for
was,
Obro being S tier.
yeah,
Like,
dude. Honestly, Wolf resurrected her,
dude,
dude.
this
She
character,
like he,
yeah, Wolf is literally the
yeah,
Obro Whisperer. He like completely changed. Like when I play, like when I use her, this is like it's just the same as like Morisaki or Emily. She just gets shit done. She
and
just
she has
dodges,
by
the whole
far,
room stops, and then you just throw a projectile and next pull, please.
yeah, and not to mention her extreme dodge is one of the most game-breaking ones in the game, I would
Yeah,
say,
it
because
literally it actually breaks the game. the A
yeah,
the AI
yeah,
goes stupid whenever you do it.
yeah, and the thing is too is that she is so free to play friendly because guess what her best in slot is?
And critical
It's the
damage.
critical.
Well, the
Yep,
rebellious is, but the critical damage is like ghetto bets and slot.
yeah, get
Yeah.
like that's the one Wolf runs, and it's just
hmm
like,
He's
bro,
actually saying because he
this.
got her rebellious to S4, he's gonna go. Because I think his rebellious will pull ahead now. We were talking about it the other day, so I think Wolf's gonna switch to rebellious soon. Like he'll start enchanting it up, and his Oprah will be
But
hitting even harder. But
but yeah, but yeah,
point
like
being,
for
she's
most
free to play
people,
friendly and she's very good.
yeah, and the fact that he even showed like, of course he had Tokiko, but then he showed Hisui, and it's like it's very easy to get overall to get 100 hits with her. You just need to be good at her. So like the
Yeah,
more investment and the better you get at her, you can do the stupid shenanigans like what he did with Oboro. So yeah, dude, honestly, yeah,
it's
Oboro
so
deserves
funny
this
because
spot.
Obro's like trolling S, and her little picture makes it even funnier. Because she's like, oh ho ho ho, look at me, I'm with the cool kids. All
You know
right,
what's funny is that the last time in the tier list she was at the bottom. Now look at her.
yeah, literally she draked. Started from the bottom, now the whole team's fucking here at the top at S.
Yeah.
Even Asuka's up there. Remember the last video I tried to move her up to S, and now she actually is up there in the limited. It's
Yeah,
really funny.
she's lit. Yeah, like a lot of the characters basically just they changed, dude. They changed. The
Yeah.
limited gear didn't push her, but I don't even think the limited gear even mattered to her at this point. She's like, fuck the limited gear. Just give me my gear that I have in the game already.
It's so funny seeing Obro there. But yeah, I 100% believe in this, and Obro was S tier.
Yeah. Renko.
Renko.
Okay.
Okay, Renko is needs limited. Easy. Moving on. Renko,
Yeah.
if she doesn't have her limited, she feels really
Specific.
bad. She'd probably be here with Sue.
Yeah. I would
Like
put her.
she doesn't feel good without it. She
Yeah,
is
I
good
think
with
yeah.
her rebellious, and she is good with like the build. But even with the build, that'll maybe get her to A. Like at the very best, like at the very very best, it'll get her to A.
I think.
Nothing
I
compares to her
think.
limited set.
I think honestly, in particularly, a lot of people are wondering like which one you're talking about. It's the sword
It's
mainly.
Shoshu, not that fucking blue lady degenerate reject shit we just
Yeah,
got.
yeah, the Shoshu. Because the thing is, like, I know for a fact, for some reason, I don't know why, but I think Renko is going through a color color
The color
crisis. Like,
crisis. Yeah, because
yeah,
her
like
red
what
and
happened
green are
with,
starting to kind of catch up and be better than her blue.
yeah, she's having the same issue with Sakura. Like, if anyone has ever tried green Renko, like what? Because honestly, seeing the video that Sui did with her, I was like, okay, let me try this, and I'm like, oh, dude, this is good as fuck, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah,
This
it
feels
is
way.
really good.
Yeah, yeah, it's better than the Meteor. Like, I know people are gonna say I like Meteor more because it's like pure burst, but like I think the green build,
The
the
green
limited,
is way better. It's more consistent, and you can give her the critical damage buff with her awakening skill.
yeah.
So
The
you get
only
that buff,
problem,
and she hits like for freaking, she hits for tractor or truck. She hits for
yeah,
truck coon.
Yeah, the only problem is though is that you have to awaken her in order to use the green build efficiently because you need her
Mm-hmm.
awakening skill. That's
And
the
that's
only
the
problem.
problem where it starts to shun free-to-plays, but that's always been an issue with Renko. She is not free-to-play friendly.
No, she is not.
She's like, just
Honestly,
screw you, pay or don't play me.
yeah, and the fact that yeah, like she's one of Wormery's like money makers basically. She gets all these outfits and all this like, glamorous shit. She's the Kim Kardashian of this fucking game and everything like that. But honestly, dude, yeah, like yeah, it's just I think if you have her wake Renko at 81, if she's awakened, I would say try the green build and then see if you like it or not because it's just like
Yeah.
it changes her playstyle, and I think I like that playstyle more than the blue build. And I think if I had to judge her blue build, it's C. But if you put her like just green
She's A
without the limited,
easily, yeah,
yeah,
with green.
yeah, she's easily slidable. So yeah,
Yeah. But needs limited set overall.
yeah, she
That's
does.
her optimal, but that'll put her in this like the ghetto S tier with Asuka if they have their set.
Yep,
Sakura,
Sakura.
easy A. Same as last time. Sakura doesn't change.
Yeah, she doesn't change really. She's easy A.
Yeah, she's like A
Cause
tier. Alright, whoever's calling me can just fucking eat my ass. Like, I do not give a fuck.
eat
You
my.
have to fucking say to me, interrupt my goddamn recording.
Oh my god, eat my ass.
Alright, anyway,
Okay.
Sakura, green's really good, blue's still good, spinny's good, especially with her Halloween support. Red Sakura is really good. Sakura overall is just good. She's just like always been A. She will probably always be A. She hits hard, she's porty, she can get sustain if you go blue. Or, like, I don't know. I have nothing else really, like, she's a good character. Everyone go play Sakura, and please don't hate her voice, it's adorable. I like her voice, but her voice, I know everyone hates it. And she's getting the rework, so, like, safe bet. Like, I'm gonna just call row A the safe bet row.
Yeah,
so these
like,
are all
honestly,
safe bets.
yeah, because, like, dude, Sakura is just, like playing her again in the secret quest, dude, it's like, man, it's like, I play her with all green skill, and I see the pair just slapping people, like, for
Dude,
good
for
400k,
so much damage,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, damn, bitch, chill out with that shit,
Yeah, like, relax, Sakura, you don't gotta kill him, like...
Yeah, and then seeing you rocking the red build, seeing him doing her doing the Hulk smash, I'm like,
oh,
okay,
so
bitch,
good,
you better
dude.
chill with that shit. Yeah, chill. I was like, okay, bitch, chill with that shit. You're doing way too much, right? Like,
yeah, she does. Sakura's a good character. Like, I'll never have anything bad to say about her. I used to, but I don't.
I think the problem is with Sakura is that people are still thinking of the blue build as her best build, but that's not the case though anymore with her.
Okay, I'll say one bad thing. She still has T-Rex arms. She'll always have those, but...
No, yeah, she definitely still has that. But yeah, and honestly, her best weapon is the Rebellious, so it's always available for you guys to get it if you somehow get it, but yeah.
This is both real and true. Oh, there's also a gimmick that Ultra found, and... I don't want to make it a thing, but it's kind of, okay, so... You know how her limited weapon... And it's the same for Oboro and Morisaki. You know how their limited weapons let them spin more for particles?
Yeah.
Okay, Ultra found out the other day that if you use an invulnerability supporter with the limited weapon on and spin, your particles don't go down. It makes your particles invulnerable too.
Wait, what?
So the weapon keeps spinning forever. Because it's taking the particles, but not taking them. So he literally did like the spin with Sakura in the secret quest, and she kept spinning until both of the Tempests were dead.
What the fuck? I didn't know about that.
He sent it to me personally, okay. Like, I didn't share it, because I didn't, like, he said it's not to make it a thing, so I don't want to make it a thing, but it's kind of a thing. It's kind of an OP thing. So, yeah, just for people who interested in, like, Oboro, Morisaki, and Sakura, their limited weapons are good if you use an invulnerability supporter and then spin. But stuff can still cut you off and beat the shit out of you while you're spinning, so...
Okay, that's actually cool.
Yeah, it's a gimmick, it's not OP or anything, but it's a thing that they can do.
Okay.
Yeah, Ultra found that, to credit to him. Nui goes in S tier for Sexy Mommy.
Oh god.
Nui's great.
Oh, yeah.
Her green was stacked last year because of her supporter, Kitty Mom, Kaoru, and all that shit. Now her red is stacked because of the New Year supporter and the weapon that went with it. Nui is like these characters like are just all freaking good. Like I don't like Nui. I'm not even gonna stay on her long. She's ridiculous. You have anything else to say?
Bro, like this character was like zero. This one did a complete 360. From being the worst blue character, she's the fucking queen of the blue. Honestly, dude, like it's Nui. There's nothing much else to say.
Exactly, it's just Nui.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
Nui.
just like it's funny because she sucked for so long, and now like there's not a single person in the community that did like well, there's everyone's just like Nui's great.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like Nui. It's just like she's a banger of a MILF. She just does everything for you, and yeah, I don't. They basically treat like they gave free to play players the red build for most of like community to use, and then for people that get lucky with the weapon and the limited support or with a none one, well, you have that now. So it's like, yeah, she's
Yeah.
just. Yeah, she's literally the queen of blue, and there's nothing else to say about that.
Then even if you were an unlucky loser on New Year's, they gave everyone her red supporter anyway. That shit's
Yeah,
OP. All
two
right,
copies of her too.
that's enough of Nui.
Mm-hmm.
Shizuru,
A
safe bet, bro.
simple.
Sustain, but not super strong sustain, so she can't make it up here. But again, her and Micah
Yeah.
are kind of sisters in the fact that they hit really fucking hard. That's all they want to do. Shizuru hits a
Yeah.
little less hard than Micah, but heals herself. Micah hits really, really hard, but can't heal. That's it.
Yeah, I think the same thing I said in the video when I introduced Micah Shizuru, she's good to clearing the trash mobs basically. If you hit like you saw what I did with some of the footage I did tower with her, she cleans house, dude. She just does a lot of damage, and the fact that both her weapons, she has two different playstyles. You can play debuff build with the rebellious or the active, which makes her invulnerable, which
Oh yeah, on
you
the
showing
Frozen
me.
Valkyrie weapon, yeah, that weap's good too.
Yeah,
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 her
it's
weapons
so
are all
stupid.
good so far. She really, really, really loves red. That's the only thing I'll say. If you have a Shizuru, she has to be red. Like, I do not like her blue or green.
No, I would
Yeah.
say
Rose
this the
Rondo's way
reason.
too good to not. Like, same with Orochi.
Yeah, I would say this right now. The only reason I don't think she deserves to be an SP is because one, her unique debuff, the seed bombs do literally no damage, so that
Mm-hmm.
was like that hurts her. Her sustain is like okay at best, so it's not that great. In her green skill, she gets locked in, and you don't. It's basically the active skill, but without the invulnerability, basically.
Exactly, and it doesn't really do as much damage as the actual weapon active, so...
Yeah, she's easy to build for a lot of people. You just need to be patient with her. But yeah,
But yeah, easy A. Tokiko. Alright.
Tokiko.
She's not going there, I'm
Ultra's.
just moving her up. I want
Mhm.
her...
I think she's B, bro.
Yeah,
Because the
okay,
problem
I
is though,
really like... Okay, I'm gonna say this about Tokiko. When you play her, when you do her basics, that pinwheel kick is OP. I love that
no,
kick.
it does.
And like
Yeah,
honestly, when I do her basic, I stop with that normal. I do the pinwheel kick and then I cancel out of the chain and then I just go do the pinwheel kick again. Like that's how good that shit
yeah,
is. Her skills are good. I kind of want to put her in A, but no, she's B. Like, cause I like her and I'm having a good time with her, but I know a lot of people didn't.
yeah. Because
Um,
the thing is,
like if we're looking at her not wailed, yeah, she's a B.
yeah, she's a B honestly. Because I would say this right now, the build that I think most people run her is 100% blue. Blue is like literally the good spot for her because
Yeah, I
like,
use her green though.
well, yeah, you
Me and
that's
Ultra
you
run
though.
her green.
Well, that's you two guys. I have to. I don't have money like pockets like you.
Oh
You know what I'm
god, I'm not
saying?
using anything pay to win on her. I just give her like the not whaled, just like a
Yeah.
S1. Yeah, like. But no, I have played her blue. Her blue is good, especially with the blue injections we've been getting. They really help her
Yep.
because her blue skill is
Again,
really good. In fact, her blue skill is so good that when I run her green, I run her blue skill and not her green skill.
yeah, because the
It,
damage of it is
yeah,
like it has good scale basically. That's
it
the good
really
thing
does
about her.
scale well. You don't even need her to be blue to use her blue skill. It's just good.
Yeah, and the big problem though with her, and this is the big problem, is that if you play her full red, which is 100% range, to me she feels like playing Kog'Maw at level 1, no items. Like you're just zero damage. Like where's the damage at? Like,
I
and
felt
then
that in
with
my soul. Level 1 Cogmol, no items is bad time. Oh.
yeah, that's how it feels like with Tokiko with pure red. And if you're gonna
Yeah,
go
red
green
range
with
is hell no with her.
no, and then if you go with 100% green with the green skill. It's just too much. You're locked in. It's basically like you have like all the tanks in league just CC you to death. Basically, that's how I see them. They just crowd control you to oblivion.
Yep,
Basically.
you get blitz grabbed, and then you get like fucking arena trapped by like fucking Jarvan, and Pantheon lands on you.
Oh god.
It's the worst fucking like death ever. But yeah, she's B tier. Yuki. Okay.
Yuki.
Tiny Yuki always
All
kills
right.
an S. Right
Yeah,
next to her
this one.
mommy. Well, she's
Yeah.
not better than mommy, but she does go next to mommy. Okay.
Well, they're not in the same color, so they're not competing with each other. So that's at least a good thing.
They're friends. But yeah, Yuki, again, like, you're gonna run her green, because her green set is just retarded. Like, you get Ryun, it's stupid damage, it heals you. Raijudan is literally freezes Death Ball, it covers a huge radius and just kind of travels across the map for hundreds of thousands of damage. And then Rakurai, her ultimate dodge, the moment you do it, anything in the radius just gets stunned and shit on. So you can easily Ryun it. Like, you can
It
literally sit there with
synergizes.
all the sustain she has and just yo-yo her health, because she heals for so much. She's
Yeah,
broken. And
yeah. The
her
problem is
unique weapon is busted too, Greek Fire.
yeah. Greek Fire again. It's like if you played the game since day one, you probably have a Greek Fire because, dude,
Yeah.
this girl. As much as people like, I know people are gonna complain. She does not deserve to be number 1 or number 2, but she kind of is because she's competing with Murasaki for the best red character. Again, it's like they're interchangeable. I don't care if you have Yuki 1 or Murasaki 2 or the opposite, but she's just too strong, dude. Like she is just like I think that she was by far, and the problem is too, she's a day 1 character. You could literally solo tower just by herself. That's how fucking broken she is.
Yep. And we love her. Itty bitty Yuki.
Yep, Lightning
Okay.
Gremlin.
Ask
Okay, my
Shaggy.
wife. My wife, alright.
Last year she was here.
Do you
This
want
year
my
I'm
opinion?
feeling more like she's A.
Do you want my opinion where you think I want my wife to be?
I hope A.
It's A.
Yeah, like, cause like, it's because of the new tower. Kojenka in the old tower was like really, really strong, but something about the new tower, like I think the Taimanin are a little faster that you fight, at
No,
least
they
when you
are.
fight 3 of them. Because when
Mm-hmm.
I Kojenka with Asagi against them, they just still beat her face in. Like, they're still able to attack her before she can, like, do stuff. And I'm not talking about, like, they did an attack and I walked into it. I'm talking about, like, I Kojenka and try to attack them, and then they just do a basic and cut me off. So they are faster. I don't think Asagi's, like, S tier anymore, but I still think, like, she sits in A tier. She's better than, like, everyone here because of Kojenka. She's just, like, again, like, she'd kind of be on the line. But we'll put her in A. Overall, it's
I'll give you
Asagi.
my.
Like, Asagi's always going to be good. She's always going to be a safe bet.
Yeah, I'll give you. As the Asagi connoisseur here,
Oh, God.
basically, like my wife. Yeah, honestly, yeah, she deserves it. Honestly, the thing is too is that the problem as well with Kojenka is that if you fight Taimanin bosses that are faster, like Koronai or Felicia, she it's hard for her to get in, even with Kojenka. It's just
Yeah,
they
dude.
swing too fast. So like, yeah, it's just like I agree.
Even on some bonus stages, right? Like, because the Felicia stage was rough for her.
Yeah,
It's like
it was
Kojenka, and
really
Felicia
rough.
just hits her in the face.
Yeah, because the thing is, she attacks way too fast to the point that Asaki can't even get in. She
Mhm.
can't. Like, and the problem is when we get the next set of floors, what are the chances of Koronai and Felicia popping up in there? That's going to be a big
Exactly.
challenge for her. So, yeah, and I would say though, again, her unique weapon, I'm not a big fan of the skeleton one personally, because it's like the second you get hit, you basically have to restart from.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's just me personally.
No, I don't really
just,
like her unique or the Phantom one for Sakura either.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really like them.
I don't like those,
honestly.
like, oh, you get a buff, but if you get hit, eat a dick.
Yeah, you literally. Yeah, I would say her hunter weapon is the best in slot. If you don't have the hunter weapon, her rebellious is still there for you guys to get it. But yeah, honestly, yeah, I think she's just really good. Like but I will say though too is that her skill damage is very low if you don't have her limited sword.
Yeah.
That's another thing which
That is
yeah,
true. Her limited sword is how you steroid her skill, but her basics are crazy good.
Yeah,
Like, I'll give her
that's why
that.
she's
Yeah.
yeah, that's why she's a generic basic auto attack. But yeah, if you have her limited weapon, you can actually do both. That's why I like running the awakening skill with her. But yeah, honestly, yeah, Kojenka is really good. But there's gonna get a certain point that some enemies will just clap her basically, which is unfortunate for me to say that.
Well, I don't think so because I don't think Asagi's fallen off per se. I just think she's a little weaker than last year. Like when I say a little, just very little. And
No,
I'm
yeah,
sure with these seasonal limited supports they've been making, she's gonna eventually get one, and it's gonna probably be really good.
it depends how the sword is. That's just the
Yeah,
big.
I think
That's the
even the
big one.
supporter, because like I don't think they've like, Asagi's not a character they really fuck up on. Like they always do right by her. It seems like, so I don't
Yeah,
see
she's the
things going bad
mascot.
for her. Yeah. All right, Astamami. I want
Astra.
Astamami, and again, like it falls into the she just hits hard. She's easy to pick. She does have sustain, but it's tied to her evade skill, and it's only on green. I wouldn't put Astaroth in S. Um,
Hmm.
she's better than
But,
B.
hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
She's very weird because
because
the
see, people
problem
don't
with
like her
her.
basic, but like her basic, she also like floats around the screen. And she's really, really fast, like movement wise.
The thing is too is that you can run all three colors of her. Like you
Yeah,
can
she's
legit run.
her blue
Oh,
build is stupid too, with
yeah,
the
because you
burn.
saw what Waystorm showed with the burn. If you can
Yeah.
proc it with multiple enemies, it does a shit ton of damage.
Okay, she's A for the reason Mike is A. They both hit really fucking hard and fire hot.
Yeah, like they have
Um,
different playstyles too, so
Yeah,
it really
I asked
depends
her
on.
off A. Like, cause yeah, she does too much to drop her in B. She does too little to put her in A. She doesn't really have a best build because, like Tax said, like blue's really good, red is absurdly good. And her green is good too. Her all green skills ridiculously good. I've watched
Yep.
people solo tower with like 75 with her all green skill by just like holding the button down, and when she shoots it, just dodging around and just shooting it off cooldown until the bosses die. It only took the
Yeah,
person like a minute and a half to kill it.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
yeah, she's just for her being the our first mage character, she did it perfectly. They did it
yeah,
perfectly with her, and her blue build it just got buffed basically with every basically blue increased damage to range and all this shit, and I'm like, yeah, Astral's been getting treated like a queen with that
yeah.
honestly,
She's
and
been
all the
getting treated
skins.
like a queen. Yeah, I was about to say her skin game is on point. They've been really
Like
giving her skins.
she has more skins than I probably would say than Tokiko, and Tokiko's been
This is yeah.
out for a while now, so
Well, Tokiko's a little newer, but like I think Astaroth's starting to catch up or pass like at least Kirara or Noah as far as skins, because she's just
yeah,
getting so many, and they're all
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Overall,
and
she's like I said, this is the safe bets row. The only issue with Astaroth I'm gonna point out here for potential buyers of her is her basic is not liked because you have to hold down the button for them, and people
mhm.
don't like when they get hit, and the feeling of her stopping really bugs
and
people. So just
yeah,
keep
and
that in mind if you play her or
yeah,
want to
because
get
if you
her.
get hit, you have to wind it up again, basically.
All right, and that's everyone. Yeah.
There's one, there's
Oh,
one
that's
though.
not a person. So yeah, I like this. Asuka and Renko needs limited set.
Can we at least put the Kirara?
She's
I
not a
know you just
person.
we had to put her though. Still, she is a person. I feel bad for the poor girl already. Enough as it is. I know you hate. I know you hate me for saying this, but I feel really bad for the girl. I really
Here,
do.
here, we'll make it. We'll
You
make
didn't.
it blue for her. We'll make her row
You,
blue. Here, that's
uh,
hers. It's from Loki Rara, and we'll name
uh,
it. We'll name the row
Sub Zero.
not
There you go. Just name
not
it Sub Zero.
a person.
Oh my god.
This bitch is dead to me. She's worthless. Fuck her. Like, just worthless ass character. Waste of money, waste of time, waste of sperm. I heard her mom literally should have swallowed her when she had the chance. Okay, now moving on from her. Yeah, I like this. This is good. This is good. I really like this tier list actually. Um,
If I had to put Kirara in a letter grade, only me, not you. This is just me. I'll put her in C. That's the bare minimum at the very least. She's C at the bare minimum.
damn,
The poor
worse than
girl.
Sue.
you could put her with next to Sue then at that point. But like I was so hyped for her limited gear, but I feel bad for the poor girl. I really do feel
I
bad
don't.
for her.
I feel nothing. That's why when the tier list is pictured, she's gonna be cut off, and they're only gonna see these worthless ass bitch.
Oh god.
But yeah, quick rundown. Ace Cat needs limited. Ace Renko needs limited. You have them, they're good. Renko's is long overdue to repeat, so keep an eye out for it. It's not leaking or anything, so don't think this is me sharing a leak, but we've been waiting over a year for this to repeat, so just keep an eye out. It's gotta be coming soon, right?
That and Asagi that and Asagi and Sakura's too. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, Asagi and Sakura's limited banners need to repeat. But without like, going into everyone, again, just keep an eye out for the Renko. Things that you should always keep an eye out for: Morisaki's supporter if it comes back, and definitely keep an eye out for any way to get Noah's supporter, because those are like big grabs. This fucking reject down here, you can go get hers if you have a Noah and Morisaki, but otherwise, pretend she doesn't exist. And I think that's it. I think we're happy here. Felly didn't get a limited support. She's a cuck.
Yeah, that's a F to Felicia for that. But honestly, this list, I think, I'm more. Before, I would say the problem with last year's tier list is that it was just so we didn't have enough information of the girls. Now that we do, because of your server and the player base now,
and all the footage
like,
we've combed through.
Yeah, I think I'm probably happy about this.
And yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I'm like, this is a solid looking. Like, I'll ship it.
Yeah, honestly, the next time we do our tier list, Ingrid, Noah, Astaroth, and probably Tokiko will have their limited gear. We'll probably already will have Saika out already by then at that point too, and whatever other girl we're gonna get. But yeah, I generally think within like another 6 months, I'm guessing we'll do a tier list. I'm guessing.
We'll see. But I'm ending this because this video's long and we're done.
Oh shit, it's long overdue. Fuck.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, please like and subscribe. And yeah, be sure to share your opinions and be advised again. This is just our opinions. I mean, from hundreds and hundreds of hours of footage and all the shit we've seen and played in the game, but it's just our opinions at the end of the day. There's no solid tier list. AT's not a super competitive, popular game, so just use this as a guideline. Don't take it as law. Like, if you want to go buy fucking Big Dumb Idiot down here, go buy her, but she's garbage. And, yeah. Fuck Kirara. And I think that's how we'll end the video. Yeah, fuck Kirara. That's a nice... Oh, and hit the bell, because the algorithm is, Kirara. Yeah, hit the bell, because the algorithm is Kirara. And, thank you, Tech, for doing this. I know it was time-consuming. I appreciate it.
Yep, subscribe too, guys.
Yep,
subscribe
like and subscribe or whatever. Thanks for watching, toodles and shit. Bye. Later. This game sucks.
God.